Hi, everybody, which is me. I am everybody. Welcome back to the channel, my channel, where I am talking to myself here, giving love to myself, worshiping myself. I'm a narcissist on the most worst level, I guess, but at least I'm not a covert. And I love everybody as equally as I love myself. So I'm the very best narcissist. You know that. Cooperation, because I cooperate with the universe. I know that the universe is in me. I know that it's you and I versus the world, honey. And I have respect for that. I understand it and I have respect for you. And yeah, you, which is just another version of me. But aren't you beautiful? You're so sexy. I love you. Hi. How are you guys? Beautiful. Love fell out as soon as I started shuffling this morning. Yeah. After I got, dressed and pretty. Because there's a union of love going on in the world right now. And I hope that everybody here, listening or not, is understanding that this is the root. Look, this is the root of the information. Union and love is the root of the spirit. Oh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What else, baby? It's a voyager. Voyager. You're the voyager through space. This space, you are time walking through space, okay? You're a ship. You're a ship. You're your own ship, darling. Yeah, you're your own ship walking through this space. Your time walking through the space. Understand that. Understanding. You see? Understanding that you are time walking through space. Yeah, walking through the ether. Honey. You're honey. You are honey. Oh, I'm sorry. That says honesty. I don't have my glasses on. But you can't be honest without being honey. So it doesn't matter. But yeah, same. Honesty. This is the truth. This is the truth. The Spirit is speaking right through me. The Spirit is speaking right through me. Love and union bypass anxiety, which is what I just pulled, by the way. If you don't believe me, there it is. Anxiety. Separation. Where's my glasses? Just so we can be clear. My glasses on. Good God, man. Yeah, separation, anxiety. You're separating anxiety with your thinking. You see the sun and the moon. You're the moon and the moon and the moon, the dark moon, the right moon, the crescent moon. I'm telling you, everybody is black until they pick a color. That's why these two people are, well, they resemble the African American race. But you know what? In frequency, you're dark until you pick a fucking color of the rainbow. What do you want to be? Who are you? And if you look at this closely, you can see the chalice. You see how the two people come together in space? And they build the chalice, which overflows with their energy of love. Do you see that shit? If you look closely, take a screenshot of this, turn it upside down, and now you can see the chalice. See the chalice, the cup, the goblet in between the two. Oh my God. And that's union. And that's love. You see, this represents the same thing. See the V? You see? Do you see that? Everything that you see has to be turned upside down. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. Yeah, people are resistant to that, but that's okay. It'll come together. Believe me, she pulls us out one by one. She is the he with the S. With an S, you'll be relieving your stress. Snoop Doggy Dogg said it on TV. I heard it. But express yourself nevertheless. Express yourself, darling, because that's what the Spirit wants to do through you, and that's why it's so colorful. You see? We're on niggers, bitch, until you pick a motherfucking color. Look what research colors and see how colors, frequency, shape, form, sound, how that all. Every color has a form and a sound. Every sound has a form and a color. Every frequency has a color and a sound and a form. My God, you get me? It works that way, and that's the way you are. That's why there's three. The power of three is amazing. You can pull in all kind of shit when you have all of us, me, myself, and I on board. We know that now. Self-expression is just that. That's the 2. 2 is union. 2 is self-expression. 6 is love. If you have 3 2 times, you got love. If you have 2 3 times, you got love. It's on the bottom of the deck here. Refresh. Refresh your way of thinking. Do you see the child in the old lady's head? Bursting out in flowers. Yeah. Yeah. She F all hours. She follow hours. Flowers. Yeah, she's the bullshit, you see. She's the shit. I'm sorry. You gotta, when you get to know me, you'll know my way of thinking. Crisis. Right? There's a crisis. There's always a crisis. There's a crisis every day. Christ says. So make sure that when you say shit when you're crying, it's very good. In other words, they should be happy tears, my love, not sad. We're all crisis. Christ is CRS's, CRIS's. Get it? Yeah, you gotta do that shit. Let's get one more. Clarity. I just said, let's get one more. Clarity. Let's get clear. Let's get perfectly clear. Perfectly. Woo, I almost did those shit upside down. Oh, God. Perfectly clear. You see? Let's get perfectly clear on what's happening here. Spirit's loving us. God is loving us. God is a he. Until he gets powerful, then he becomes a she. Because behind every good man is a great woman. Like, whoa, man. Whoa. Whoa, you need to think about this shit. Whoa. Whoa, man. Whoa. Let me just take the time to feed you with some thinking. Yeah, that's why we were even created. If it was just men here with their penises, they'd be jerking their dicks all day. Nothing would ever get done. And let me just say, the place be a fucking mess. Because we all know that's never a clean thing. Especially if they don't give a fuck. The unknowable. I'm talking to you straight here. That is the high priestess right there. The unknowable. In-you-know-able. In-you-know-able. You are able to know, or if we want to, we could break it all the way down the language. I'm telling you, it applies to physics. Labor of love. 3 times in a row. Crisis again. Uh-oh. Grief. Grief. That's the 10 of Swords. You know what? The 10 of Swords. G-R-I-E-F. You see. The gravity is the frequency. You are nurturing. Nurturing Mother Nature. Number 3. Bam. Dude, this is some beautiful shit right here, right now. I don't know who you are, except that I do know who you are. Why? Because you're me, yeah? And aren't you beautiful? Anywho, yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Everybody should be a narcissist on the level. Because if we all love ourselves, let's just get the grip on this here. If we all loved ourselves, so much, and we thought the best of ourselves, like I do myself, like I do me, there's nothing wrong with me, not a motherfucking thing. I fixed it all. And you should think the same thing too. Because after that, what can you do? You can help other people fix themselves too. You can help them. You don't need to push it on them, but you could certainly understand passion. You can certainly understand that they need some sort of guidance because they're lost. Understand that. Solitude. You see, most people are in solitude right now. I swear they are. My son, I got 2 sons. One of them's in solitude. I blame everybody. No, you need to blame yourself. We all make our own choices. So listen. You need to love yourself. You need a narcissist in a way that is productive. You can't do anything for anybody until you love yourself. That applies with, when you're on the airplane. I used to be a flight attendant. They suggest and they infer and they employ that you, if not persist, that you put your own oxygen mask on and then you help every other person. Because guess what's going to happen? If you're the only one that can move and you can't breathe, you're fucked. And everyone around you fucked. So if you're the only one that can move, put your shit on and go help everybody else. Don't think you can hold your breath that long. Let's not be heroes until we're heroes. Until he rose. Let's just do what we know needs to be done. Let's do the right thing. Let's do the right thing. I know you guys are doing the right thing. Boy, you know what? I cut the sweater. Damn it. I love it so much. I couldn't get rid of it. Aw, respect. We're going to pay respect to the universe, to Mother Earth, and Father Moon. Look at the bird. Look, self-confidence, honey. That's the only way to give respect, is with self-confidence. That is how you respect yourself and Mother Nature and Father. You see? With self-confidence. Dude, you better dive right in. Got the key. 8, you see the key? And the fire? The frequency IRE. Ooh, that's why. Beautiful. I love these cards. Deception. There's always deception and honesty. Look! Did you see that? Well, it says honesty here, and then on this side, deception. Deception, honesty. Wow, that was cool. And in the middle, integrity. Integrity is right in between deception and honesty. What? Where's that other one? Yeah, no, where is it? What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. Got to be right here, because there it is. Honesty. Okay. These cards don't get read in reverse. Why? Because if they were, they'd have this down here and up here, but they don't. So just because I can't keep control of them doesn't mean they get read that way. Point blank period. Okay, listen. Look. Integrity is right in between honesty and deception. Respect, self-confidence, honesty, integrity, deception. Explore on the bottom of the deck. On the deck. Explore. See them? See that? Glasses. Glasses. GLASS. Understand or unknowable. That's right. We want to explore the unknowable. Did you see that? It said that right there. Unknowable. So we got respect, self-confidence, honesty, integrity, deception. Explore the unknowable. Change is underneath that. And then roots again. And then imagination. Really? Beginnings. Okay. That's crazy. So what does the spirit want us to know today, love? Mally Mal? Let's get one more. We're missing a spot here. Turning point. We'll just take that one since that's where we split it. Turning point. Underneath that is Wisdom Keeper. Okay, let's stop. Stop. Wisdom Keeper. Woo! This is deep. Deep, deep. This is effing deep. All right, so respect, self-confidence. You can only get, that's how you give respect to the planet, is with your self-confidence. Dive right in. You have the key. You are the key. You are the kinetic energy in the earth, and that's why you're here. That's key. Now, honesty, deception, integrity, in between the two. You get to choose. You have a choice. Yeah, we got to change the unknowable with our imagination. And that's the turning point. Yeah. V, Wisdom Keeper. V is for 5. V is for vibration. Yeah. V is for vibration. So your vibration, okay? Your thinking creates your vibration. We know that because it says imagination, self-confidence. That all comes from integrity. That all comes from the inside, you see. The roots, look at that. You see the face on the bottom and the ground and this tree sprouting out? That's you, babe. That's you, babe. Be beautiful. Be leaves. In other words, have leaves that are vibrating high. You see, high leaves. This is B. B stands for electromagnetic field. So you want the B leaves. You want the leaves to be electromagnetic. So it can pull the birds, you see. Birds are thinking. Birds are knowledge. Birds are knowing. You want your leaf to be pretty and produce fruit. So all the birds come to eat from your tree. That's the library of knowledge. Yeah, that's what's up. And that imagination, which is imagination of your own. You see, you can't only do that. We only know what we know. We don't know what we don't know until we do. The only way we can know what we want to know is if we get up high where the knowing is. We can only do that if we vibrate at that level. That vibration creates a frequency. That frequency creates a current. That current creates imagination. It creates a place where you can pull energy to trigger certain parts of your mind to allow you to understand more, because really that's all it is understanding. Everything is out there. It's up to you to get to a level of understanding. Yeah, and this is all a library of information. These are all books, books, cool, kebabs, koabs. You see, you must get up here to the knowing in order to get the information. Everything below that is memory. You're just memorizing how to do things. You're not that. It's not knowing. There's not enough. I mean, your brain is there to facilitate the library of knowledge out in the frequency of the world. This frequency is electromagnetic. It's a field of energy that you're not allowed to see. Because if you could see all the shit going around you, bitch, it'd be impossible to navigate it with any kind of fun. That's for sure. It would be too magnanimous. Why would you want to know how the computer works all the way down to the bit? No, it's enough that it does work. It's enough that you understand how to navigate it. That should be all you need to have fun with it. It's a tool. This body is a tool for energy to have fun. Have experiences. They're not all going to be fun, because without pain, we don't know fun. We don't know pleasure without pain. We don't know dysfunction without function. So it ain't all going to be good, but the more you use your imagination, the more your frequency is up here. Knowledge is power, because it's powerful in a way that you understand things. Now you can do more. Scientists can do more than the housewife. Why? Because they know more. Why? Because they wanted to. It's, do you get what I'm saying here? This is a field of information, and you are traveling through it. You are time walking through this space of information. Yeah. Just like in the libraries, you must, to get to the really books on the high, and look, there's a lot of books there. They can't all fit on the first shelf. You must climb to get to the other knowing. Most really important and really expensive books are on the top shelf. Top shelf, top shelf, top shelf. That's where so you start here with A, B. A stands for apple, B stands for beer, beer. B stands for bus, C stands for cat, D stands for dog type shit. 2, the next level is an apple and a cat and a dog went walking and found an apple. So now you put everything here that you knew together, and then over here it's so once you get way up here on that ladder that has wheels, give me a push. Oh, I see it. I grab it. I pull it. I read it. I'm like, whoa, I get it. But see, before that, I couldn't get it. Why? Because I'm down here. The information isn't down here. The information is up there. Well, I must get there to get the information that's going to facilitate the need that I'm having at that specific time and that juncture in my life, that certain situation, that spontaneity is wanting to know is, that's the way it works for me, bitch. And how do we get there? How do we vibrate at such a level where all the information is accessible? We ask ourselves, Wisdom Keeper. We ask ourselves, well, I think I just gave you the clues. I think I just gave you the ticket. I gave you the ticket. You got to vibrate, but how do we vibrate? Well, you're vibrating all the time. You're always vibrating at a frequency, which is a level. Let's say your frequency is a level in the library of information. Now, there's a lot of people on the internet that get really deep into this frequency energy, and they can get more specific, but just on a level of understanding, if you can get this, if you care to. I know I care to. That's why I'm saying it to you, because you're me. And it helps me to see this back. You see, I need to hear myself say it so I know that I understand what I'm saying. First of all, can't tell it to anybody if you don't understand it yourself. That's one reason these videos are being made. Another reason is I really think this is helpful. It's helped me. It's changed my life. Absolutely changed my fucking life. Absolutely changed my life. And nothing around me has changed but me. Nothing here has changed. I'm still in the same house, same husband, same kids, same mother-in-law, same everything. But a year ago, my life sucked big shit. Today, And I am going to be speaking about that on this channel. But nevertheless, let's get back to the cards, because cards are significant and they're important for a reason. Spirit can't speak to us directly. It speaks to us directly through other people. But if you don't know the love language, you can't really, you're just hearing what they are expressing from themselves. You're just hearing them talk about themselves. You're hearing them say, God, you were late and I don't like it, which means they don't like it when they're late. It doesn't have nothing to do with you, love. It just means that they are admitting they don't like it when they're late. And here you happen to be expressing that to them. So if we know that we have to start from the inside out, these cards are working in a way as a tool to help you hear the spirit if you haven't had, that connection, if you haven't vibrated on such a level where you can physically see everything that you look at for 3 seconds. I look at it, it's conformed to smile. It's contrived itself in such a way that makes a smiley face at me. Everything. From the back of a duck's ass to my mother-in-law's sweater. Okay? Yeah, when you vibrate up here, everything's smiling at you. There's no way not to smile. You can't walk around in a bad mood. It ain't possible, baby. When spirit is speaking to you 24/7 a day, 24/7, every day, with everything around you, and I mean everything. If your eyes are open, spirit's speaking to you. You can see it. It's insane. That's why I don't talk about it a lot. I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go to a place where they put people like me. I stay here where I know I need to be. Everyone else around me, that's changing now. I change it here, I change it here. And now here I see it changing in my life. And I suggest you do the same thing if you have any kind of issues with anybody or anything. And let's face it, nobody's perfect. We try to be. Mm-hmm. So right now you're at a turning point. That's what I see. I know I got off topic with my own bullshit, but I'm talking to myself here, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'm going to express myself. I'm going to express myself, and I'm going to give a fuck. This isn't for children just yet. Although it is, if every child had a deck of tarot cards in some way, they would really be able to speak to the spirit. But they can already speak to the spirit. We stop them from doing that. And we got to change that. We all need to be connected from birth. And we are. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, but we're not going to let that happen anymore. All right. So we have Wisdom Keeper. We know you're the Wisdom Keeper. This is the turning point for the roots. Imagination, change the unknowable. Integrity is between honesty and deception. Self-confidence is showing respect to the planet. To Papa. 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 He's holding the bird. The Papa's holding the bird. And there's the butterflies. The Papa's holding the bird. Yeah, I know. Okay, so. Yeah, that's what I have for you guys today. This shit's getting deep for me. Sorry. All right. That's all I have for you, Mel. And everyone watching, if there is anyone out there besides me. Love you guys. See you soon. Oh yeah, and don't worry, please. Gives you wrinkles.